Hello and welcome to my tiny corner of the web. My journey as an artist began in childhood on the flat, windswept plains of Kansas, USA. I was often restless and dreaming. The largest canvas for my imagination was a golden field of wheat that stretched to the distant horizon from my backyard. Doodling became my refuge from life's mundane moments, helping me to creatively cope with the drudgery of public school and university classes. The hallucinatory, surreal paintings of a contemporary genius, Salvador Dalí, greatly inspired my artistic endeavors. As a teenager, I began to experiment with my own surrealistic style. Although untrained in art, I wanted to push the boundaries of my imagination. But it was travel, writing, and photography that tugged at me most urgently. So in my junior year of university, I changed my major from fine arts to journalism. England and India were my homes for the first couple of years after my graduation from Kansas State University. I continued to sketch from my photographs, illustrating the people I encountered. The impoverished Indian village of Kolpahar, where I wrote my first book, left an indelible imprint on me for years to come. Returning to the States, I became a newspaper reporter, fell in love, and got married, followed by 3 decades of living abroad and raising our family in Holland, Chile, Austria, Costa Rica, and Kenya. I spent most of these years working in conflict and crisis environments, photographing and writing about war, refugee crises, natural disasters, disease outbreaks, and famine. During my years of work on or near the front lines of 10 major conflicts, most recently Yemen, I have focused my camera lens on brutal actors and suffering victims of hatred, violence, and killing. However, I have come to discover that beauty, even joy, can be found in the most inhospitable and perilous places, where resilient people find reasons and ways to go on living for those they love and who love them in turn. Empathy and creativity have been close companions throughout my life. During difficult times, my art has helped me to overcome depression and despair. Just a few months ago, I retired from the United Nations in war-torn Yemen. I was nearing burnout and desperately missing my family. Since my return to painting, I have a renewed sense of purpose and well-being. While I still love surrealism, this later phase of my art signifies a new beginning. The paintings you see incorporate acrylics, watercolors, and ink pens to transition some of my photographs of global cultures, humanity, and nature onto canvas. That's why most of these paintings are realistic in style. And here I am back home, for good I hope, and just a short drive from the world-famous Dali Museum in St. Petersburg, Florida, that houses his masterworks. It doesn't get much better than that for me. I'm very grateful that you're here, so thank you. And to quote the Irish poet John O'Donoghue, may there be kindness in your gaze when you look within.